Disney has revealed some more updates for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin through social media and Good Morning America. This update is about the Hyperspace scene, which is projected onto the tunnel, and a new animatronic as you go into the scene. Since there's 2 updates, I want to make sure I don't miss anything, so let's start with the Good Morning America one first and see what's there before the social media one.
New Star Cruisers, blasters, and scenes.
What is new here today is actually the scene that's right here behind me. And you see our alien friends opening that airlock so we can head out into space and start our battle with Emperor Zurg.
Thankfully, we won't have to face Zurg alone.
We're going to see Buzz Lightyear for the first time join you in that battle.
The very first thing in this video is confirmation that your Space Ranger rank is being tracked while you're scoring points. The emblems on the bottom of the score screen are shown to be at 2 different levels, the closer one being Planetary Pilot at 177,000 points, and the further one being a Space Ace at over 360,000 points. You can also see the score counter changing while the reporter is blasting the new targets. More importantly though, Wyatt reveals that there is a new animated alien opening and closing the door to hyperspace. It is also revealed that Buzz Lightyear is joining us in the projector room, which certainly does add more to the scene than the previous fight with Zurg. While you can kinda make out the new targets in the hyperspace scene, I'll cover those after we watch the video from Imagineering's social media.
Been here for the last year and a half doing tests inside of this very room to make sure that we have the best possible media for opening day. We are at the Magic Kingdom in a scene called Hyperspace, where we are installing brand new media for this refreshed version of Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. We are adding so many new elements to this scene. We're introducing Buzz for the first time. Zurg's out there in hyperspace releasing all of these space mines, which we get to score more points by firing on.
When I first started at Pixar, I was an animator on the films, and one of the first was Toy Story 2. And so I have a real fondness for the Toy Story characters. It's kind of like coming back to old friends every time we get to animate them again. We're actually projecting onto a tunnel. We're not used to animating something in a tunnel, so we actually created a grid that we could animate on that's all flattened out. But then when we get it projected, it all looks normal.
Pixar is amazing. They are the best at what they do, and I'm so lucky that we got to interface so directly with them and so many members of their team.
Can't wait for you to see this new scene.
I will say this video does focus more on some of the people working on the update, which is awesome. I love when people get the credit they deserve. However, the important thing for this video is the Zurg mines, which add visual targets to the projection room. These aren't the first targets that have been in this room, as there was a 50,000 point target on the wall where the blue ship appeared in the previous version of the scene. However, there is something really interesting to note about these. While obviously the exact design is brand new to the Buzz Lightyear universe, Zurg having exploding mines is actually a major point in the video game based on the TV series. In the game, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, Zurg has the various villains plant landmines along your path. The explosion for the projection scene reminds me a lot of these, even though I have some major doubts about this being a direct reference to the game when Disney won't even add the series to Disney+. The other important detail in this video is just how improved the visuals are. Zurg's machine has gotten a massive graphical upgrade, clearly making actual use of the 4K projectors that Disney added to the scene last year. That's kind of it though. Disney is drip feeding us info as the ride gets closer to reopening, and I am very much trying to stay on top of it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to see what else they've added to the ride, but what about you? Make sure to tell me what you think of these updates in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more breakdowns. Thanks again, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!